William Harold Greer, Jr. I'm presently retired captain from the Navy. I was in college and being pursued to be drafted in the Army, and decided I needed to do something else. So the Navy recruiters came to the school where I graduated, and I went down and talked to them, took the test, and got accepted to Naval OCS in Newport, Rhode Island. And I went there, and my first day in Naval OCS was October the 18th, 1962, which was the beginning of the Cuban Missile Crisis. So when I got there, no ships were there. And they bring us all in a room and say we're going through in 14 weeks instead of 16 weeks, so we did. Well, I'd had military in high school. High school I went to, we had junior ROTC, so I knew kind of what I was getting into. But it still was a big transition. I mean, you know, you get there and they tell you, look to your left and look to your right. One of you will not be here when it's over with, and that's about the way it worked. So, Naval OCS was a shock, but, you know, the only thing I knew that I was not going home and spend the rest of my life telling people I had flunked out of Naval OCS. So I got down and did what I had to do to get through. Well, it was very regimented. I mean, you got up early in the morning, 5:30 or 6 o'clock. You got up and got ready to go to march to your classes. Everybody had to march together wherever you went. You went to classes all day. And if you ever had a break in there, they would do something to make sure you were occupied, like go out and march or whatever. But it was, you were in classes most every day, all day. And because we were getting through in 14 weeks, we had to go Saturday class. So for the first 8 weeks we were in Naval OCS, we couldn't get off base because we were catching up. And then after that, you know, just kind of routine, but every day you were in class. And studying at night and polishing your shoes. So, you know, whatever you needed to do, keep going. But that was the routine in OCS until you graduated, which I did in March of '63. A lot of it was classroom, but a lot of it you had to do things together, and you had to rely on your fellow cadet to do those things. So you just kind of learned how to be a team and work on what you were supposed to be doing. And of course, in the Navy, you are a team. You learn how to delegate. You learn that you got to put responsibilities on some other people, and then make sure they carry out those responsibilities. Because if you don't, they won't get done, and then it'll fall back on you. So delegation in the Navy is one of the first things they teach you. Back then it was khakis, and you had a reefer on that was, because we were in Newport, it was in cold weather up there, so it got pretty cold. That's what you wore, boots, and then your cadet hat. But that was the uniform most of the time, with a tie. And that didn't change. It kind of stayed that way the whole time we were there. I graduated from there in March of '63, went aboard the USS Okanagan, April of '63.